let's get into the sponsor. And by the way, I didn't turn the music down. Nice. But anyway, let's get into the sponsor, which is Knife After Dark. Yeah, fuck you.
He was just the boy next door.
Hi, well, hello there, Danny. I didn't know it was hockey season.
Hey, can I borrow a knife?
A deadly curse, a deranged killer, a small town in tears. Knife After Dark, rated R for retarded.
If that was Knife After Dark, make sure you get that movie ticket. Alright, we got, for those guys that heard the music 100%, we have Eric HUN, who is Sam Royalty here.
It's a common mistake.
And we've also got his former toy, Myth. Okay. Myth was interviewed last month.
Former?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't tell you. Yeah. Sorry.
Wow.
Fuck.
I mean, usually you break up with people, you know, either in person or, you know, if you're a punk, a text message, but Myth just found out on the show right now. My goodness. That's how Sam does it, right?
Yep.
Guys, come on. You need some Sam shit here.
I don't know
okay.
what Myth feels right now.
I honestly don't care. This interview is about me, like you should have.
There you go. Alright, Eric, so just a bit ago you were talking about you were tasting wine, huh? So you were tasting wine in preparation for this show? What was that about?
I'm quite a sophisticated wine taster person, you know, like I just had this fucking company event with wine tasting and I completely forgot about it, and then I was like, whatever, I can mix it with the interview, so let's see if it's gonna cause problems, but hopefully not.
Wait, so
Can't be any worse than Blackhawk asking you about your first love.
Probably.
That'd be great.
Wait, he asked it?
Yeah, yesterday Blackhawk was asking all of us. He was like, "Hey, what was your first love?" And
Holy shit, man.
he's in some situation which I can't divulge on the radio because that would be treason. All right,
all right.
I've been accused of treason before, but this is treason.
It happens.
That I'm not going to, you know, backstab or whatever. But you were tasting wine, right? So were you tasting wine, testing the wine for the people? You know, is it some kind of gala thing? You know, old people with cash?
It's basically an excuse to drink free wine. Like, it's just, it was at the office. They bring like a shit ton of expensive wine and we drink it pretending we know what the fuck it is, but...
Well, there you go.
It's just Hungarian, you know, we're Hungarian, we just drink, like, I don't know fuck all about wine.
There you go. When you can't get wine to drink at night when people usually drink wine, you know, gotta get it in the afternoon. There you go.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay, let's get into the actual, you know, CnR part of this snit. Alright, first question, even though I already asked you a question, but the next question is always the same. Alright, when and how did you find CnR?
Holy fuck.
A long time ago.
I found CnR like shit. Is it now 11? 12 years? I have no clue. I crashed in the game. Anyway, I was really into San Andreas, and then I found out about these multiplayer mods, and I actually found CnR in MTA Race. I don't know if any of you guys played that.
MTA Race? No, I hate racing servers.
It was before there was San Andreas multiplayer. That was the first thing that came for San Andreas, and CnR had a server on it. It was basically like you had to ram the criminals, and it was this really basic stuff, but that's where I found it. And when that player came out, I looked for CnR on it, and it was there, so that's how I got started.
There you go, you got started. How soon after you joined CnR did you find the, I'm gonna try to be nice here, the gang of, I can't be nice, the gang of Sam, I'm just gonna say that. When did you find the gang of Sam?
Find?
Oh, wait a minute. You were one of the, who created Sam? You made it. Okay, there you go.
I made it with Ferocious and Skater Dude is 11, I think. Sure. You probably don't remember the last guy. Ferocious, you maybe remember.
Yes, the RP.
This
RP
Swedish
RP,
guy.
yeah.
And we were just like, basically we were robbing shit with this skate dude, and we decided to call our group like San Andreas Mafia because we were like really creative 13-year-old guys. and then there was this cop, Ferocious, who would take our bribes, so we took him in, Sam, and that's how it all got started. And yeah, it was like, I don't know, like a year after I started San Andreas multiplayer, I didn't speak a lot of English and I almost got myself banned by, fuck, I cannot pronounce his name, Psyra? P-S-Y-R-A, yeah.
Psyra, yeah.
Psyra, yeah.
Yes.
I was a rather raging kid when he punished me, but it turned out well. And after that, I've gone straight and made Sam. Became a royalty, quite a famous person, you know, like, made my career.
You went straight and made Sam. That sentence definitely does not make any sense. That sentence definitely does not make any sense.
It was an innocent start, you know. We were just jumping off. We would always do the same thing. We went to Caligula, we robbed it, we jumped off the roof, and then we went. Like, that was our thing. And then we bribed Ferocious, and that was the gang, that was the mafia. And we would always drive around in tuned Sentinels.
There you go. It's a good thing you made this gang all the way back then, when you know, before the era of gangs. Because if you made a gang called San Andreas Mafia at this time, as unoriginal as that sounds, you probably would have gotten crucified.
Yeah, most likely.
Same thing with whoever the hell made Crazy Bob's Mafia, which was some kind of Sam affiliate, little snit.
Pretty sure it's actually older than DMH. Now that I think about it.
What, Sam or Crazy Bob's Mafia?
Yeah, Sam.
Well, you know, of course it is. You know, when you got a 13-year-old that, you know, puts the game's name together with the word Mafia, you know, it just turns out to be. It turns out to be the first, you know. That has to be the first. It's the most generic name ever, you know. So you gotta be the pioneer to all these.
At least it's still alive, you know.
Sam is still alive.
Mostly
nice.
off CnR, but yes.
Yeah. Sam still does some stuff, you know. Christy.
Yeah, you know, like
to that, you know.
Also, you know, about Myth is not Sam. Never mind.
No, Myth is definitely not Sam.
Well,
the relationship between you and Myth is pretty much, you know, DMH Sam. It's pretty much crossbreeding. You know what I mean? One Sam member, one DMH member. It's pretty much crossbreeding. It really is.
It's like Romeo and Juliet, if I think about it.
Yeah, it is. It's actually no. It's like you know, this guy that lives in this country, right? And this refugee that comes in, but you know. Your family does not want you to go out with a refugee, but you find a way for it to work. That's pretty much what you and Myth are.
Can I guess that if the refugee is the Sam member or not?
Well, I mean, Sam is more Borat, so it would most likely be. It most likely be you.
Okay, that's a fair point. But we're proud of our heritage, you know.
Yes, even though.
Actually, this is Borat. Like, come on.
This is true. Though I will admit that. You know, I wouldn't quite call either of you Borat, but I would say Myth sounds a bit more Borat than you do. So I'm just going to be honest.
It definitely does. Thank you.
It definitely does. Especially his laugh. You heard his laugh?
Myth. I am just like, you know, madly in love with you, and this is what kindergarten kids do when they are.
But no one can beat his shoutouts, you know. He does it best.
Exactly. Yep. Myth does the best shoutouts. You know, shoutouts to Gay Recon. It really did kill me. It really did.
I would pay money to be on his list, you know.
Who's this?
We can arrange something.
The 187 list?
187. Yes. Exactly.
No, that's 887.
877.
What's that?
Oh, 877. Sorry.
Owned it. Okay, let's see here. All right. So Eric, a few years ago, you did something that really made me very, very sad. All right. I don't know if you remember, but I was playing Los Venturas. I don't know what year it was. It might have been a few months after you got admin, but you banned Special. Okay, that
yeah.
made me very sad, and I'm pretty sure after that day Special got banned, we have never seen him again. So, you know, after the show, we're gonna take you down to take your head off. Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
It's okay. I think I actually saw him like twice after I banned him, but I banned him again when I saw him. I think.
I thought you were gonna say take him down on a dinner, you fag.
No, absolutely not. You know, but you gotta agree with me. I mean, Special is the best troll in CnR's history. He was a troll before it was cool to troll. You know, one day I looked at the old forum, I saw his post, laughed at every single one.
I mean, I guess so. I don't know. For me, he seemed a bit bitter, but maybe it was just my perception. Maybe he was like 100% troll. I don't know.
Well, you know, of course, from your perception, you'd think that because, you know, Special was the biggest Sam agitator that there was.
Still not sure that he's not the same guy as this, what's his nick? This guy who's always in this pilot skin and ninja jacking dudes.
Blackhawk?
Who? No. This guy who gets banned all the time. Or, I don't know, that was like a year ago.
Well, I don't know.
Some officer, I don't know.
That can't be Officer 25, no.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Him? No, he's
it's not Special.
No, Officer 25. He is a American. He's an American from America. All right.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure.
Special's not American?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm not
was.
quite sure. I have no idea actually. He didn't sound American at all.
Anyway, remember that I had a live complaint about him on the forums, which had no response yet, and then I got admin, so I logged it myself, and then I banned him. Yes.
There you go. Take it into your own hands when noob admins don't do it. You know, speaking of
way
Sam,
too much. Yeah.
you had way too much fun as well.
Yeah,
Speaking of Sam, you know, because basically Crazy Bob, all right, Crazy Bob basically, for lack of a better word, killed, but let's say denigrated DMH by making a bunch of DMH members admin, and that pretty much ceased the operation. Because, you know, when you got DMH members who are admin, then it's like, oh well, it's not really the same kind of thing as it was before. What did Sam think back when they saw all these DMH guys getting admin?
It was a bit weird, like, it seems like there's a kind of a lean towards DMH people, and we couldn't understand why, but I don't know, actually.
Well, back then, I don't think they could string together words.
For sure.
For a while, but after some time we could, and we were like, wait, like, shouldn't you be... Because we thought that, like, some people don't get admin because you're in a gang, you know, and it's
Exactly.
it's weird. But then we were like, but half of DMH is admin, so what's up with that?
I don't know. That in some way did help Sam. You know, to
How?
kill DMH. I mean, admin DMH members are not going to gang war. You know.
That's true, I guess. Although gang wars with DMH were still more fun than the ones that came after.
Yeah, I wish I saw him because I joined DH after the gang war.
You joined it after the shit.
Yeah, it was in 2011.
I still remember. Fuck, I cannot pronounce names. Juusto?
Yeah, you still, yeah.
Juusto, okay. His Betrayal, that was like some movie level shit. He was like hardcore Sam, like really, really hardcore Sam. He was always there in every fucking gang war, and then one day he just switched sides, and we were calling for backup somewhere in I don't know how I remember it, maybe because I'm driving here in the game, but we were somewhere in near Fort Carson.
Yeah.
And then he just whacked me, like, yeah, like I didn't know what hit me. And then he went on with DMH people, and he was like, he's very sorry. We had kind of a theory that people who joined DMH from Sam did it because they thought that they will never get admin in Sam, which kind of made sense, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if Juusto was an active spy, a long-term spy, or did he just jump ship right away?
No, he jumped ship. He was really this core member, you know. It was a surprising twist. I don't think he was a spy. No.
Wait, Rashawn, you say Juusto?
Yeah, Juusto. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I think that's how you say it in Finnish. You know, you say the J as, you know, like there's a NHL player named UC Jokinen. UC Jokinen, but both of his initials start with J. You don't say J as a J, but
yeah. Even Julius, they call it Julius.
Yeah, exactly.
15 seconds.
Okay.
Exactly. You should watch that video, learning Finnish with Lori Markkinen.
More like learn and finish with LB players.
I remember in the gang wars, like at least there was always one free frag. Like Metal Face was horribly easy to kill. I wasn't the best either. Like there were people like others, but holy shit, Metal Face was. Everyone went for him every single fight because he was the one you could drop in 5 seconds.
Well, you know, as they say, the leaders of a gang, or as I like to say, ganag, are usually not the best fighters.
Yeah, they're not the
they have
fighters.
henchmen.
Yeah.
Yes, there used to be a time after all the primary gang war stuff. I used to be in Mumble with Metal Face and the Killer. And Metal Face would always be like, "Hey, the Killer, kill this guy!" You know, basically the Killer was Metal Face's henchman. You know, and
yeah,
later,
you have people killing for you when you're this high up the chain. You know.
Exactly.
There's a white boy lackey working for the black man.
Yes, exactly. That is the future of the world. All right, so watch out.
Yeah, like honestly, I'm pretty sure like half of Sam would die for me in real life. You know.
Yes, they would. Yes, they would, because Sam. I'm trying to be very nice here, right? But Sam, they ride and die and suck each other. Okay, that's what they do.
Yes, they ride and die together. Yeah.
They ride and die and suck each other. All right? No, DMH members don't do that, but Sam will unconditionally.
They all die in the same room of high dehydration.
Exactly, you know. That's what Sam members do. Doesn't matter what someone's done, unless they cheat, you know. Unless they cheat. If they cheat, they get kicked out. But otherwise, you know, Sam members will ride and die for each other, and they can give each other a blowjob. Brojobs, excuse me, at the same time. You know.
Christy just killed himself next to me. Wow. Amazing.
Also,
okay, sorry.
Earlier you said back when you were 13 you were, you know, didn't know English. Now I know Ninu said that she pretty much learned English from playing CnR. Could you say the same for yourself? You learned English while playing CnR?
Some parts of it definitely, yeah. It was a huge contribution, but I also watched a shit ton of YouTube, and I did a year in high school where it was no other classes but English. So, but yeah, CnR contributed like, I don't know, at least half of it, I think.
Well, there you go. You're very lucky that you played in an era where most of the chat was English. You know, I mean, there were times where there would be a streak of another language being spoken. However, if you started playing now and you don't know English, unfortunately, you're not going to learn English in this day and age.
No.
Nope, definitely not. If you play, like, in the evening over here, it's mainly PH players, and you mainly only see Tagalog in chat. Yeah, you're definitely not going to learn English.
Someone just said faggot retard arts. I don't know what the fuck is that, but yeah, that's basically the English right now in chat. I remember I had some issues with, like, when I told you that Psyra almost banned me, I had this situation that I got punished by him and I didn't quite know why. I didn't also understand what he was saying, so I was raging on chat like a fucking insane person. Like, I think he froze me when I was running from the cops because I guess I did something, and then they busted me, and then I spammed the chat like with the nastiest Borat insults you can come up with. Then he muted me, and then when he unmuted me, I continued, and then he kicked me, and then I came back and I continued, and he was actually really patient with me that I didn't end up getting banned.
Yeah, you should have gotten banned. It reminds me of Chivo, because Psyra is an older, compared to the rest of the server, he's an older guy. And I guess that relates to Chivo. Old man Chivo, shout out to old man Chivo. He usually is the same way, you know, whenever he rages at somebody, he usually uses his words and not his commands. Even though people always wonder, oh, Chivo, why are you arguing with little kids? But, you know, I guess you gotta put some respect on Chivo for, you know.
Yeah, it's a good thing if you can solve it without comments. Who's actually the oldest player we have?
I guess it's Babul.
Infected Mushroom, maybe? No.
Infected
was
Mushroom?
No, it's Kenwood actually. Kenwood, I heard he's around 50 or 60.
Oh shit.
Kenwood, yeah, he's...
Kenwood
no, Chris is seeing GMB. JMB,
GNB,
sorry,
I think GMB, he's in his 40s, right? I'm pretty sure. I know Kenwood is like 51 or 2.
Yeah.
Shit.
Handjobs, I believe, is in his 50s also, right? Well, it sounds like it. I don't know. Let me see. Okay. It's one thing I was going to say, but I forgot because of that. I'm talking about old people. Either way. So, Eric, are you familiar with the Sam Love Shack?
Sam Love Shack.
The Sam Love Shack.
I cannot say I am, unfortunately.
Of course he is. He's the one who got the license for it.
What?
Exactly.
I know the Motherdog's cave. I don't know about the Love Shack.
Okay, this is the first time I've heard of a Motherdog's cave, which means it definitely does not exist. Alright, but the Sam Love Shack, okay, I'll tell you. It is in Flint County. If you go to the Zoomer in Flint County, close to Los Santos, you go due west, up a hill, there's a shack. Alright, and that meme, not a meme, it's an actual real thing. That thing came about after TBI Techno War, and the unknown soldier, I was following him around to see if they'd, you know, run from cops, and they pulled up to this shack, and all of a sudden, from then on, it's been called the Sam Borat, but Sam Love Shack. All right,
I didn't hear about.
That's where they do the Brojobs, you know.
The Brojobs,
yeah,
yes. I think we came up with that term on IRC some time ago.
Oh, that's a great one.
We didn't come up with it, but we made it our thing. Like, there was this kid, I cannot fucking remember his nickname, and he was really, really upset about this gay stuff. Like, and then we started talking about Brojobs, and like, you know, we were kidding, but we kept trying to explain to him why is it straight. Like, if you don't look in the eyes, and he was getting really mad. But in the end, we got to the point that he got confused. Like, he said that he's not completely sure about his sexuality right now, and then like he's gonna ask his friend who's like really into this sex stuff, and like, oh god, we were trolling that kid way too much with this. And the next day, he actually came back talking about like what his friend said about sucking dick and that it's not straight. And I don't remember who that was, unfortunately. I think he still plays.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I mean, I remember looking at IRC the first time I saw you, Polygato, and some other fag talk about Brojobs, and I'm like,
That was a common theme back then, yeah.
At least it was actually something to talk about. Remember when you saw Assassin in the bus talking about the doormats?
Okay, doormats, yeah. That was a completely useless
I'd rather take Brojobs any day.
Yeah, I guess I have to agree with you. You gotta talk about Brojobs, way more interesting than talking about doormats, you know what I mean? But yeah, I was about to ask you where that came from. And why is because I was looking at IRC that day and I was like, Brojobs? You're saying it's not gay? How is it not gay? You know,
no, it was basically trolling this kid, and then it got too far. I honestly, fuck, I really wish I remembered him. He was this really try-hard kid. I don't...
Let's see,
he played Cop a lot, and he was really try-hard. And he was young.
Not Kyle Smith, Boomzor, no.
No, older than that.
Violet
I mean,
Blood,
older player.
no.
No.
No, yeah, I have no idea. I wish I knew.
Fuck it.
But speaking of Brojobs, all right, you met Myth in Hungary, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I did.
I know.
They came with Maiju, and we had a blast.
A blast, huh? Well, we got Myth's side of the story, but how was it meeting those two?
It was actually like on a momentarily serious note. It was a cool experience. Like just meet up with these fucking random people from other fucking countries and get drunk and hang out and do shit. Like they weren't as losers as you'd expect like a CnR player to be, you know.
Yes. And you actually drank some quality stuff, not the random wine that you were drinking earlier today.
I'm not sure actually what we drank. I probably should drank shit and smoked weed.
And
That's my boy.
I don't know if Mitz mentioned it in his interview because I was honestly a bit too lazy to listen to it, but to listen to it all, we bought langos. I don't know if you know what that is. It's a traditional Hungarian food. It's fried bread or what's it? Flatbread, fried bread? I don't know. And it the traditional Hungarian way has sour cream and cheese on it, which becomes interesting when Myth cannot fucking finish his langos, and he puts it in the corner in my room, and he forgets about it, and I find it like about 2 weeks after he left, because I was like, fucking something smells insane in my room, and I couldn't locate it, and then somewhere in the corner there was this green and moving langos.
holy shit.
And yeah, it was a pleasant goodbye gift from him.
There
Never
you
eating
go.
langos.
That was his application to the same love shack.
I'm trying to find the Love Shack actually right now in game, but I cannot. You really never heard about the Motherdog's cave?
No, where is the Motherdog's cave?
It's the cave under the Big Ear
God.
near Fort
Yes.
Carson, you know?
Yeah, I know.
And we used to have these ceremonies there before gang wars with Sam. We would take the entire group there, and we would basically like fight about who is the one who gets to be sacrificed for the glory of the Motherdog. The Motherdog came from the expression, I think it was LCN, some Borat gang who insulted us with saying Motherdog. And we decided to make it our idol, like our god. And then we always went to this cave, and we would basically choose one person who always felt honored, and then we would lynch that person there, only with fists, and say it's for the glory of the Motherdog. And this is how we began every single gang war back at the day. We would drive out there and have this ritual sacrifice.
Well, I'll tell you what. That sounds like some kind of old-time ritual from 300 BC or some snit.
Yeah, it was, I guess, something like that. It's pretty intense.
10 SAM members all go to the, what is it called again?
The Motherdog's cave.
The Motherdog's cave. They bring lights and pitchforks. They
Oh, and if you go in the cave, the other members will kill you. Like, you cannot go in the cave. No one's allowed inside the cave.
I wish I saw this. Also, I wish more people would use that cave as a site for gang wars. Borat gang wars these days, you know, with the PH and the Europe.
Yeah, they don't pay enough respect to the gods, actually.
Yes, exactly.
It's
They have to desecrate the that thing. Okay, all that. We gotta take the Sam away from that cave. Anyway, let's go to our first break here. When we come back, we'll have more of the interview with Eric HUN, Sam Royalty. We'll see you in a bit. And CnR.
See ya.
Talk show. Be right back. Alright, welcome back to the CnR Radio Talk Show here with your host, Rashawn. We still have our guest, Eric HUN. Show him that you're still here, Eric.
Hello, everyone. I'm here.
There he is. He just blew up Christy Edge. Fart bomb that is dead. Sam is now perished. Anyway, let's get into the sponsor, Knife After Dark.
He was just the boy next door.
Hi, well, hello there, Danny. I didn't know it was hockey season.
Hey, can I borrow a knife?
A deadly curse, a deranged killer, a small town in tears. Knife After Dark, rated R for retarded.
Alright, that was Knife After Dark. Alright, so we've got one last major question here for Eric HUN before we get into the questions from the CnR players, which I have to go on the forums for because they are not all on Discord. Nice. Anyway, so Eric, we talked about how Sam was clueless as to why DMH members were getting admin, but as more Sam members, and the only Sam admins I can think of right now are you and Snoopek. But when Snoopek got admin and when you got admin, how crazy did Sam get?
When I get it, I think not as crazy as when Snoopek, because that was the big break, like the Sam admin getting admin, I think and I also think there were other Sam admins. I also cannot actually remember. Kratos. I think I was the most surprised when I got admin. I was pretty sure I'm not getting admin on this server at this point. I was playing for 8 years, I think, at the time I got admin. So for me, it's really surprising that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Snoopek was the biggest groundbreaker. Sam went hyena mode on that one, I'll tell you. Let's see here. I had one more thought that I forgot. I was going to ask you that I wasn't going to ask you if, when you were raging at Psyra, was your name all lowercase? It's all lowercase, right? That's how Borat do it.
My name was always the same, I think. Actually.
Because I tell you, a guy with a capital E and capital HUN arguing in Borat wouldn't really fit together. I'll tell you that.
It was rather common at that time for me to be that.
Also, did you see the, I think I saw you talking about it earlier today, did you see the greatest creation that John877 ever made?
Yeah, I saw it in the group chat.
Here lies Sam. Sam is finished. Got that.
I think it's so
talking about the biggest, that's his belly.
I still think the best creation about Sam was someone made this video about this Borat's dancing and he captioned this with Sam members. I don't know who did that. It was Paulie? Christy's saying that it was Paulie.
Paulie, yeah.
Okay. It's meta then, yeah. But someone made also, because General Tom was making this series, this fucking cringe series now that I think back about it, where we were making a movie and it had subtitles and shit. And then someone made a parody about Sam also with that. Maybe it was Special, actually, I don't know.
Yeah, Special made one of those videos, yeah, about Sam members being happy that Special got disabled or something.
And Beatstar made the fake Sam movie, Christy's telling me, meanwhile. He made an entire movie, okay.
It's a Sam movie, right? Did not,
yeah.
Yeah,
because we had like fucking 10 of those. I don't know, we had a bunch of Sam movies. I don't know why. 3? It was only 3? Okay, it's 3. Get your facts right, fucking retard. Okay, I'm sorry, Chris.
Fucking destroyed.
Shit.
But yeah, Beatstar did a really good job with.
I think it was actually better than ours.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of that, you and Myth should have made a movie yourselves about your experiences. You know what I mean?
Actually, we should have.
Yeah.
Quiet, Eric.
We posted it on the forums, right? When we were in Hungary, yes, we did.
So I want to get one thing clear. Myth came up here and said that during the meet when you, Maiju, and Myth were hanging out, One night, one faithful night, when Maiju was sleeping, you and Myth had a very intimate moment.
Yeah, several nights actually, not just one night. He's being modest, you know. He's always like that.
So he made it a lot more dramatic than it actually was. It just was, you know, it happened more than once, huh?
Yeah, definitely more than once. Like, yeah. And then he came back actually for some more, few weeks later.
So when Maiju was sleeping, she didn't wake up to see you.
No, not at all.
No. Okay, good.
I mean, I think she pretended to be asleep when she saw it. You know, like, I think she didn't have the power to deal with that at that point. Like, she's just like, fuck it.
Yeah, get these two bitches to do their thing, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, there you go. Alright, let's go to the questions from the CnR congregation. Alright, your name has been on the forum thread for since March 11th. Alright, and
they got like 5 questions, probably.
Yes. We basically have conned everyone because you know, the situation was, you know, Myth told me, he was like, oh, actually first we had Triada, the Albanian guy, on. Before that, Myth was like, hey, you should get Eric HUN to do an interview. And I was like, sure, yeah. And then he saw that Triada was next, and Myth messaged me again and said, bro, where or why not Eric HUN? And I was like, oh, okay, you're serious, all right. So I told Ali, and you know how Ali is, you know, Ali, he takes stuff and runs with it very quickly. So, you know, he puts your name on the topic without you knowing for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I actually didn't find it out before. Yeah, I think I messaged him in the end.
Yeah.
Like,
Isn't Ali all like 15 seconds?
Yes, exactly. Within 15 seconds, he rode with it, you know. And then for some reason, I messaged him a week later, and I was like, where Gay Rick at? I'm not sure why I would ask him that, because I know what was going on. And he was like, oh, I thought you told him. And I was like, okay. Okay, let's stop right there.
No one told me, like, it's a bit funny, like, yeah.
I know. Either way, we got you here now.
Let's just blame it on Myth.
Yes.
Yeah,
there you
it
go,
was
then,
Myth,
yeah.
actually. Like, he's a dumb piece of shit.
Oh, and then
Hey,
fucking owned.
Come on, I make up for it later.
Go for some wine later, right?
Yeah.
GG. Alright, speaking of Myth, let's start with Myth. Myth's first question was, what is your favorite hairstyle?
Hairstyle.
Hairstyle,
That's a
yes.
fucking random question, like,
It's very RDM, yeah.
I don't know, dude. I'm not that gay that I would have a favorite hairstyle. I guess I could say mine because I stick to it. I don't fucking know, actually. I don't have a favorite hairstyle.
Whatever hairstyle was in the picture of you and Myth in that posted
Yeah,
picture.
that's
Yeah, it's
it.
pretty much, yeah, there you go. His second question already talked about you had a very good time with Myth. We all know that. So
Yeah.
he appreciates you, Myth. Alright, next questions are a bit visual. Alright, so I'm going to have you Alt-Tab and look at Discord, Eric,
Okay.
because Small Gekkus asked, explain these pics. I'll give you the first one. Explain this picture.
Fuck Doogie, fuck Eric Han. What's this? See this like what is this?
Let's see. Apparently, it's some player that's very mad. He PM'd Doogie, why I banned me for no reason. I'm no multi-account, bro. Google is my brother and played to my PC. And then straight after that, he got banned.
What does he play to his PC? Like some lullabies? Or I don't know. I remember this Google guy. Like he was this dumb fuck cheater, no? But I don't remember this you. Honestly, there's so many of them. It's so similar.
I think his name is Xmas. Xmas. You know.
Xmas.
Xmas Heart.
Xmas Heart. Yeah, it's in the chat there.
Xmas Ballsack.
I cannot remember this guy, honestly. I don't know what this is.
I don't know either. Even if I knew what was going on, his rage is so rage that I wouldn't understand what's going on either.
I mostly remember Sonny and Darius and these kind of guys.
FXR Darius, the biggest reputation whore and ticket whore on the server, I'll tell you.
And then he turned cheater, right?
Yep, turned into a cheater, yep. What a fag.
Yeah.
If you thought that picture was bad, though, what about this one?
Let me see. Maybe I will remember this one. Ooh, wow. Wow, shit, I need some time to read this. Who is this? Does it show, like, his name? Oh, it's Xmas. It's Xmas! I'm not even... I mean, I know I probably also banned him a few times, but I'm not sure that this was even me. I don't know. 2015. Holy shit. That's a long time ago. 51 comments? Wow, what the fuck? I'm curious about those too. Shit. I think these guys would like legit stab me if they saw me on the street.
Well, I tell you, the CnR Facebook group used to be popping. You know, a lot of people used to comment on useless stuff there. You know.
I saw some screenshots from it. I never saw it for myself though.
To be honest, they're still using it as complaint section.
Ah,
for real?
Yeah.
I guess it's useful.
Let me try to read this here. Fuck you, Eric HUN, admin abuser, disable me for no reason, and find me 10M, noob, fuck you, fuck motherfucker, admin abuser, who day I'm Q, and pause or noob, crazy Bob, what the fuck? Are you noob, admin? Fuck you, CnR, fuck who create crazy Bobs, cops, and robbers. Admin, fuck all admin noob, I leave CnR, because you all admins are abuser noob, I tell ya.
It's poetic.
That's good. It is poetic.
I like it.
I tell ya. Let's see here. Here's another one. Small geckos put. It's from Steven Seagal, Eric HUN, and Ghost Hunter Blister. 3 admin racist. All destroyed.
I remember this guy. But why are we racist? Wasn't he also some Eastern European guy?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, he was Albanian, probably. I don't know. He was cheating a lot, and we kept banning him. But I remember that before I was admin, he was deathmatching us like once or twice, I don't know, and we kind of zeroed him every time he was online. And then he got a bit salty about it, and it never really went away. Yeah, he was really... And then I think he also cheated. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, I had no idea he was a cheater. I just knew he was...
he was... Oh no, he was not deathmatching, sorry, he was quitting on us, and I really... I don't know, for some reason I hated cheating, like... no, quitting as much as I hated cheating. I would make it my goal to zero people who quit, because...
Wow.
Which made each other hard, because they quit. But...
Quitting is as bad as cheating, huh? It sounds like the comparison Canpang made the other day. Canpang was insane, right?
Was he?
So, yeah, wasn't he? Really? He was more than the same associate, right? Like, he was the same member.
I don't... Christy's saying that he was. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking that... Or he kicked? He got kicked or he quit? I don't know. Christy seems to be really into this stuff. He's like, he has no fucking life. He says that he's kicked. Okay.
Oh yeah,
thank you, Christy.
Christy Edge is the he is the capo, how do you fuck you say that, of Sam, and he is the manager of the Sam Love Shack. So yeah, of course, he's the manager, and he also at times does work for the Sam Love Shack. And by work, you know what I mean.
Yeah, of course. Like that's the only job you can do that.
Fucking owned. Alright, next question from Cullen.
Yep.
What was the funniest / stupidest thing you've done while drunk?
Stupidest... I had a really stupid one recently. I'm not even sure if it wasn't funny. The funniest was, I think, that we started we got really wasted with a few of my friends, like I don't know, 4 years ago, and there was a construction site at some house, and we decided that we were gonna finish the construction. So we climbed in the fence and we started putting in the bricks in the windows and trying to finish the house when the neighbors came and got in some problems. So we started running, and I think that was pretty retarded. But
So this was house deconstruction?
no, they were
Construction.
trying. No, there was a like halfway done construction of a house, and we started to contribute with trying to wall the windows in, while we could barely stand. But we were trespassing, and yeah, we had to run after it.
Oh, those damn kids. Did you
Yeah.
ever see those guys again? You ever see those
Of course,
people?
yeah. Yeah, these people definitely, yeah.
Yeah, but they don't recognize you in peace.
Hopefully not. No.
Destroyed.
Stupidest one was just like I don't know. Recently I got insanely drunk, like puking at night and the morning too. I never did that before, and like kind of sabotage my own relationship. You know, I think that's the dumbest one I've done, but definitely not the funniest.
Yes, you sabotaged your relationship while drinking, huh? That sounds like something that you would do 20 years from now.
Yeah, definitely. I don't. I was just some party, and I drank way too much, and then after I was done puking, a girlfriend was with me in the bed, and I was like, I told her that where's my insert name of my ex-girlfriend here, and that I want to take this down, and
no.
I had quite some issues after it for a few weeks. Wasn't the smartest thing to do.
Yep, you never looked at alcohol the same way again.
Nah, definitely not.
Fucking on. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the Unknown Soldier. Also, I want to ask, 'cause I have wondered this for a while. Does the Unknown Soldier take steroids?
I think he lives on steroids. Like he probably, yeah. He's really hooked on steroids.
Yeah, because I was really wondering. I understand that not every person that looks like they are buff takes steroids, but you know the kind of stuff
No,
I was skimming his posts and the kind of stuff he was talking about made me think, well, you know, maybe he takes steroids.
He couldn't last a day without steroids, I'm telling you.
At least he keeps his temper better than Kanpeng does, because we all know Kanpeng takes steroids, and the steroids really mess with his brain, and then he cheats and does stupid stuff. And
Ah, shit. No, yeah, I think it actually has a good effect on the Unknown Soldier. It made him more calm, and I think it has something to do with the balls shrinking or something.
well, in that case, he's lucky. If the only side effect he's ever got from taking steroids is shrinking balls, then it's fine. That's fine. All right, nice job. But first question from him.
He's buff.
Very buff. I have no idea what this means, but is the Treaty of Trianon, did I say that right? The best in history. Is that treaty the best in history?
I would say it's not. But, you don't know what it is?
No idea. I'm just an American, alright? I'm just an American.
Okay,
I have no idea.
You know how big Hungary was before it was this smallest country?
It had, there was it with Austria? Like Austria-Hungary, or, yeah.
No, like
No,
before.
Before that?
I mean,
way before that?
also that, but it was, wait. How the fuck do I send a picture in this Discord shit?
You, copy-paste. You're gonna show me a map?
Yeah,
How big Hungary was, then John ate it? Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, actually, that was most of the problem. So
Those
that was no, come on, just upload.
That was a classic John joke right there.
Yeah, so it was rather big, like shit ton of other countries in it, and after the World War, the first one, in the Trianon Treaty, they detached so huge portion of the country. Like, you see how much is left in the picture. It's Hungarians
Yes.
find it a bit unfair compared to the amount that was taken from the other countries, and it's always been like there are still fucking retards in Hungary who have this sticker in their car and they want the old Hungary back, like it's ever gonna happen. But yeah, I was actually born on the anniversary of Trianon, so I'm a curse to my nation.
Well, there you go. You're the reason why Hungary has shrunk like the
Yeah.
other soldiers' balls.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
The war will have the same effect as steroids on the unknown soldier.
Fucking destroyed. And campaign. Can't forget campaign. Let's see here. Next question from the unknown soldier. What is something that happens in Hungary that regularly that people in other countries would find strange? Really weird.
Oh fuck! I think one of the things is that I actually it was weird because there was a lecturer from the US who went on a beer with us, but I think it's also in Eastern Europe, not just in Hungary, several countries that guys when they greet each other, even though you know each other, you still shake hands every single fucking time. It's I don't know why we do that. And I remember there was the guy from the US, and
Isn't that normal? I mean, you should.
Shake
I didn't
hands.
see it other
Yeah,
places.
why not?
Like,
I shake hands with everybody. I mean, every time I see them.
I don't know. Others found it weird. I actually prefer not to do it either because it just makes handshakes pointless. But anyway, only males do this, and there was this guy, and he did it to all of us guys at the pub. We were with American students, and he didn't do it to the girls, and they were like flipping shit about how sexist he is. Like, and I had to like try to explain that he's Hungarian, he doesn't know better. Like, yeah.
Too bad.
Or that we ate cottage cheese inside chocolate as our best favorite treat. I guess that's fine. Weird. I don't know. We're a weird nation in general.
Okay, let's see here. Next one from the unknown soldier. Have you ever been kicked out of a public venue? If yes, what story? Please.
Yeah, I have. It was actually this was also one of those dumb drunk things. I was a freshman at my university, and there was this huge co-joint party with the medical school and our school, so that we have both girls and guys, because at computer engineering there are no fucking girls. Anyway,
Yes.
there was this huge how do you call it, this volleyball field,
volleyball, the
something
nets.
with the sandy ground. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like there was sand on the ground. That was the point. And
Sand,
there,
yes, the beach volleyball. Yeah.
yeah, and we were dancing there, like everyone. And I was pretty wasted, and I thought that it would be a hilarious idea to pick up sand and throw it at random groups of
Oh,
people,
boy. Yep.
because. And I thought that like they won't spot me. I was always like doing it and then like hiding it, and also doing it throwing it at my own company. But as it turned out, it was obvious to everyone but me that it's obvious, because I was wasted as shit. And when the next day I was trying to get like sand out of my hair, like asking my friend why, and then he was like, because I also see other people in the hall, like the lecture hall, trying to get sand out of their hair. Like, you don't remember?
Oh, boy.
He's like, no, what the fuck happened? And he said that like I was throwing sand at people like that, and some chicks had to like hold their boyfriends back from attacking me. And later the security guys came and they asked not only me but all my friends to please vacate the area, because we are causing problems and we're not welcome here. So I kind of fucked the dance part for everyone.
So you went into hyena mode. Did you put any sand in your pants?
No, not in my pants. Just I just threw it in the air always. I thought it's fun. I thought people would be happy to have some. I don't know. I was really wasted. I thought it's a good idea. It wasn't.
Nope, it was a very bad idea. Very bad for your hair too. Last question from the unknown soldier, and we know that this did not happen. However, and he says this is a rumor, but this is the first time hearing this. He asked, "Is there any truth to the rumors that you banged Maiju when she visited Budapest? If so, what was Myth doing at the time?"
Shit. Myth. I was no, like I banged Myth. That's the true story. I only banged Myth. Definitely wouldn't bang a girl.
If I can chime in, that was the thing we talked about in my interview and his interview today. Also, the thing when she was sleeping and pretending to sleep while we were doing it several times.
Yeah, I would never ever touch a girl. I don't know where this baseless rumor, fuck, I cannot speak, came from, but I'm not into women, so like if it happened, that would mean that I am heterosexual, and I am obviously not. So it's a baseless accusation. I would even say it's what's the fucking word for it? Defamation, you know.
I'll tell you one thing.
It implies I'm straight. It's gross.
I'll tell you one thing. I somewhat felt odd in Myth's interview because Kesh and I seemed to push it to make Myth look gay, but I guess you did it yourself.
You're the one who's gay?
No, okay. All right. We made Myth look gay, but Eric has completely done it himself. He has.
Christy is like a fucking piece of shit. He still doesn't get that I'm ironic. He's like, "You're pussy." Come on, Christy, you're dumb.
Fucking destroyed.
Gay.
Oh.
I think he actually thinks that we are gay with Myth. Okay.
Speaking of Christy Edge, though, Cult Police asked, "Did you know the MG in his name, the MG tag, which I like to call Mug, in his name stands for Mongoloid?"
No, I did not. I mean, I always did it, but I never knew that definitely stands for that.
See, there you go.
But it explains a lot, actually.
Now you know it.
I know. Yeah. I had no idea. I never
Mongoloid gay.
MG, Mongoloid gay. There you go. There we go. Christy Edge's real identity has been shown. Let's go to some more Police questions here. About your meeting with the player Myth, and this came up in his interview as well. Does the player Myth smell as bad as they say he does?
I mean, I'm like, oh God, fuck, I don't want to sugarcoat it. Yes, he does.
Come on, what's wrong? Myth, do you not
He
take
smells
showers or
awful. Like, shit.
So wrong? Does the gay wear off?
I like that. Yeah, I don't like to clean the gay off of me. So.
No, honestly, at this point, I think that some people actually believe our gay shit. Like,
I did already, man. I fell for it twice. One for me and one for you.
Shit, man. Yeah, so yeah, that's all I have to comment about the rumors.
Alright, there you go. Cult Police also asked this, even though there must be some kind of, backstory to this, but he asked, "Do you think you will ever become admin?" Was that something like
the fuck
back then? Well, the only thing I can think of is, back then Eric was like, "Oh, will I ever become admin?" That's the only thing I can think of why he asked that.
I wasn't saying it that much, although I did say that I don't think I will be an admin, but I think it's probably hinting at something else.
I think he meant, did you think, not do you think, but I don't know.
No, he's just dumb. No, but he speaks English rather well.
I know, that's the weird thing.
I think maybe he means that I would always try to convince people online that I was demoted.
Oh, yeah, or that maybe, or to imply that you gave someone a bro job to get admin.
And also there was this guy Darius that he said that he dreamt that I got admin and that I got demoted. I'm sorry, not admin. Yeah,
yes, I remember that. Yeah.
I think it's some hint at that. So to answer it, no, I don't think I will ever get admin. I was a long time ago, and I'm gonna stay like that.
Fucking owned. Speaking of owned, Co-Police also asks, do you think Christy Edgy is a funny name for Christy Edge because he is edgy? It could also be Christy Egg because he eats eggs sometimes.
Shit, I
Christy
think
Edgy.
I think it's on one hand it's rather cringy actually, but on the other hand, Christy is cringy, so I think it fits.
So, Christy Cringy?
Yes. Cringy Edge. Yeah.
Cringy Edge, there you go. Oh, fucking, wow. All these names for Mud Christy Edge that I'd never ever thought of. Last question from Co-Police, and we gotta be careful because John could be listening. Are you hungry?
Oh god. The amount of times I heard this question.
Let me
But
see.
right now I'm not, actually. I don't know why. I'm always hungry when I drink, but I'm not hungry actually. No.
Well, you know, I was going to look on Virtual DJ here to see if I could find the Price is Right fail sound, but I do not have it loaded here, so for that question, I'm just going to give him... One second. I'm going to give him this. It's going to sound bad over the microphone, but I'm just going to give Co-Police this. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
it's close enough. It works.
I don't know. Okay, next question here is from Jen. He asks, what bike are you riding these days?
I am what? Riding?
Yeah, what bike are you riding these days?
I'm riding my NC700S. It's a naked Honda.
Mongoloid Gay 4000.
What?
The Mongoloid
It's,
Gay 4000 Honda. The
They didn't ride it
4000.
this year yet. It's fucking shitty weather all spring. I think I'm gonna ride it this week though, so it's an actually rather appropriate question.
Yeah, I tell you, I mean, the biggest redeeming quality of Europe is their weather. I'll tell you. Great weather in Europe. Excellent weather. Let's see here.
Christy Edge sounds like my grandma.
There he is. Christy Edge has the grandma voice. Yep, he does. He does. Listen to his interview. He sounds like a grandma. Speaking of grandma, Jayance. Wait, that didn't connect very well. Jayance asked, how good are you Brojobs? And is it true that Myth is still recovering from that time you guys met? How good are those Brojobs, bro?
Yes, as I said, Meat was the one I banged, and I don't think that we'll ever recover from those Brojobs. There's just no way, you know.
It's lifelong scarring, huh?
It's, I mean, it's just something that after it nothing feels right, you know, unless you get it again. It's kind of like heroin. Like, you know, like you take it once and then your personality disappears and you just want your next fix. It's kind of the same shit.
There you go. And also, is it really true that Brojobs are not gay unless you look in the eyes?
Yes. I mean, also if you don't swallow, that's also gay. But yeah.
What? Don't swallow?
Yeah, that's really gay if you don't swallow.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, of course I knew that. But are you sure that neither of you looked up at each other's eyes? Are you sure? 100%.
Yeah, that was the thing. That was the problem that I told you before Mid got in this channel, that we had a falling out because he tried to make eye contact several times during it. He thought it's more than it is, you know. I was just like, bro, let's chill out, you know, let's like help each other, whatever, like play a game, like, you know, smoke some weed, suck each other's dick, but
Yes. Oh, that was it? Okay.
like, out of nowhere he just like turned fucking gay on me, so we had to deal with that.
Just put you under the
It's
bus,
okay.
Myth. Owned
Yeah. After that, we didn't really hook up again for sure.
After that, I started suspecting that Eric might be at least bisexual.
Yeah.
Well, after this, I'm not sure there's going to be any doubts.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see here. Okay, we already.
But if you're coming again in Hungary, right? You said so.
Yeah.
That's news. I get my dick ready.
I mean, he's not gonna go to Hungary for no reason, so I'm pretty sure you two will meet again. And this time, Maiju's not gonna be there, so you can have your privacy.
He actually told me we met. Like, no, that was the second time we met, but like, it's insane. Like, Budapest is not such a small city. It's still not like some fucking city in the US, but a couple million people living here and a lot of area to cover. And Myth was coming, and he was supposed to sleep at my place, and he messaged me that he met some Polish and French people that he's going out with now. And I was like, okay, can I join? And he told me the address that these random people he met invited him to. And long story short, it was not just in my same fucking building, but the flat next door. Like, if that's not destiny, then I don't know what is.
Yeah.
Yes, the pieces, the puzzle pieces all fell together on that one.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Alright, let's see. Questions, final questions here from MG4000, Mongoloid Gay 4000, aka Christy Edge. First question for him. Are you willing to teach Christy Edge how to give a good blowjob?
No.
No. Listen here, Erica, right? Christy Edge is the manager of the Sam Love Shack, alright? And he has to give blowjobs as...
Yeah, but to be honest with you, I really like him. Like, he's Mongolid, he smells, he's not the brightest, but I like him. But when he's doing blowjobs, he acts really weird. Like, he acts really gay. I don't like that shit. Like, it just makes me feel weird. Yeah, and he's like, stroking like parts that you shouldn't, and like making noises, like he's being all about sucking dick. I really don't. I don't want to teach him. Like, he already knows how to do it. He just wants like to suck a dick. It's not normal. It's not straight.
Well, there you go, Christy Edge. You gotta get on that, Christy Edge, right?
Like just fucking make up your mind. Like, if he's gay, it's okay, but like don't pretend that like you're just like some straight bros sucking dick. Like, come on.
Well, there you go. I mean, don't worry, Christy Edge. I'll find someone to help you.
Maybe Snake is still around.
Oh boy, gonna get in trouble here. Yeah. Snit has been mentioned. The show is going down. Yeah, I tell you. You should have seen the Kyle Smith one. I was going to ask you, but I decided not to. But because I told Myth as well that Giants, Kyle Smith, and Marcus Reed all met in Spain. And I was going to ask you, just like how I asked Myth, if Kyle Smith was the first person in CnR that you met, what would you do to yourself?
No, I don't think. Like, he was the first person I met? Why? I don't recall that.
No, I'm saying if Kyle Smith was the first person that you met on CnR, like if that happened, what would you do?
No.
What would you do to yourself?
Oh, what would I do to myself?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're in a room alone with Kyle Smith. How would that feel?
I think I would. Kopolis is saying that he's fucking himself. I don't know. I think it could be worse. Like, I don't really know him that well. Actually, I'm a bit behind on this meme with him.
Yeah, I was going to I was not gonna ask you that because I didn't think you were a Kyle Smith hater. But I just tried anyway. Let's see here. Next question from Christy Edge. He asks, how did your brain surgery go?
Shit. That was actually rather surprising. I don't know who made that rumor up, but it's amazing. I think it was probably Polly or someone like that. Like,
oh yes, I remember. I think so.
For at least a year from CnR, and there were some new SAM members and new players around, and one of them messaged me on the forums, like completely seriously, like, how are you, and if you're doing okay, and like, it's so good that I was able to come back, and blah blah blah. There's like attitude, like, thanks, but like anyway, and I was like, yeah, but how did things go? Like, come on, like, let's talk about it. And Nakopolis said that he also thought it was real, and the guy was just like, well, you know, the brain surgery. And I was like, what fucking brain surgery? And it turned out that half the group or the server believed that I had brain surgery because someone really convincingly told everyone that I had a brain surgery. But it was impressive. I just came back after a year, and like people are wishing me well after the surgery. It was just touching.
Well, I tell you, I would not have believed it back then, but if someone today were to say they're having brain surgery, considering how dumb the server is these days, I would actually believe it.
Yeah, probably at this point.
Let's see here. 3 more questions here, because Christy just put one in chat. We're going to save the lesbian question for the end. Poly or myth? Poly or myth? Who's better?
Which
That's a tough one. That's a really tough one, because you know, with myth we did stuff in real life, but Poly was the one we really started the gay shit with. So I think, you know, like, I think every straight male guy has this threesome fantasy with 2 other guys.
I think that's just Sam members.
Anyway, I think I would have both at the same. I could not choose. I think if I had to choose, I would kill both of them. Like, I would rather have neither.
Well, there you go.
San Andreas masculinity.
Yeah.
I'm glad Vegas and Poly again, because do you remember, I don't know if you know or remember, there was a tranny named Polly, P-O-L-L-Y, who hung out with Pappy, but I think Sam's first tranny was Polly. Do you remember that guy?
Polly? Tranny?
Yeah, P-O-L-L-Y. You don't remember that guy?
Again, Chrissy, it sounds like my
Polly.
grandma.
Oh, okay, Polly. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Okay, I remember not much. He was a tranny?
Yeah, he's a tranny.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Tried
would have
to
acted
be
differently
real,
back then.
I thought that went right up Sam's alley, you know. Trannies.
Wrong alley.
Lost the alley to the Sam Love Shack. Alright. 2 more questions here. Christy Edge's second last question. He asked, are you Rashawn's favorite player, considering that you've almost killed Sam when you kicked 40 people out? Did you really kick 40 people out?
I kicked around that much, yeah. I kicked a lot. I was gone for like half a year, and then there were a lot of new people, and I decided that they are all cancer. There were actually some good players. Like, I think I kicked some people who are now in, and they are not actually retarded, but I did kick a lot of trash also, and I don't know, I was just like bored with this Borat gang wars of...
Did you kick out Pac-Man the recruit?
I don't know, I kicked out a lot. I don't remember, honestly, but I know that after, the problem was that after I kicked half the gang out, I kind of left again. And so I went in there, I kicked half the gang like, you're fucking retards, and I'm gonna like get some people who are not. And then I went away for half a year or a year again, which was not the most optimal in terms of the gang's chances of success online. I kicked Tommy? Chris is saying that that I kicked even Tommy. Yeah, I kicked a lot of people. I don't know why.
Yes, I thought you were going to say you came back, you saw a guy named Titus Scar, and you said, who the fuck is this bitch?
I think he was not there, but I'm not sure.
Even more at. Let's see. So there are developments right now coming out of Discord right now. We just put the breaking news.
Cash is writing that her voice is
Breaking news.
Yeah, this is the breaking news sound right now. Kesh is furious right now.
Dude, why'd you tell her next week, idiot? 15 seconds.
Well, I mean, listen. We are down to the final question right now, so if Kesh wants to have an input, she has to get here very quickly, okay? Because the final question I was going to say was, is Maiju lesbian? Is Maiju lesbian?
I think he's trying to figure something out by that question that
He's gonna join as soon as you
not
answer
going to
the
talk
question.
about. So I'm saying I'm gonna take an educated guess and say that she's not that. I wouldn't have any idea.
Oh, yeah, me neither. I have no clue, you know. No idea. Okay, so right now, let's see. Oh, are you a... Hey, Eric, are you a soccer fan, bro? You're a soccer fan, right?
Nah, I'm not. So
Damn. Fuck.
I'm into
Just like
martial
Myth,
arts.
you're pretty much the same as Myth. Myth's not a soccer fan either.
Yeah, but he also doesn't do martial arts. He's just a fucking pussy.
There you go, Myth. He just took a shot at you.
Oh, that's regular. Domination.
Well, he is gonna shoot on him.
Owned!
Oh wow!
Fucking owned.
Shit!
Owned.
I have no comeback for that.
Also, shout out, why...
Shout out to Co-Police, the best CnR radio DJ, Blistered, and Gay, and Eric HUN, Boo Boo.
Yes,
Okay,
shout out that
you
double
said-
shout out to Christy because I tore a lot on him.
You said Gayricon last time, Myth.
Yeah, Garrick,
He
sorry.
did,
Not
like,
Gayric.
I was thinking about so long what could I make with Myth that sounds gay, but nothing really works. So I'm just gonna call him a faggot.
Okay, so I was going to defend myself while the show was going on as to what was going on here, but I will not. I'll say it after. But there you go. That was the interview of Ericon. Sam Royalty, the leader of Sam, the creator of Sam. Hashtag or HUN tag.
Yes.
He is hungry right now. Giant77 and him are gonna have
Very
a
hungry.
very big buffet once they get to Hungary, because John printed out a plane ticket to Slovenia, so he should make a plane ticket to Hungary to get hungry with Ericon. Yes, yeah.
Slovenia?
Yes. Well, he did that before, but he should make one to Hungary. I'm not going to tell you the story behind that. Anyway, that was the interview. GG, Eric. Very fun.
Thank
You're a
you.
funny fag.
It was a pleasure. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would.
Yes. And now it's time to get yelled at. And
Time to die.
time to die. Yeah.
You tell me.
Time to die. Yes. This was the CnR Radio Talk Show. See ya.